What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we're back with some more T20 World Cup match reviews, and oh man, this is not the news I wanted to be bringing to the channel. This is not what I wanted to be talking about this morning. I wanted to come here, last night when I was watching the game, and I was really hoping and just had my fingers fucking crossed. Toes were crossed, me peen was crossed, everything was crossed, just praying that the Kiwis got this one done. And in fact, they did not. They let us down, and that's why they're the little brothers, and that's why they will never matter. That's a joke, by the way, to New Zealand. Don't take too much offense, but come on, New Zealand. I mean, you have no worries smacking us in the first game, but then you play England, and all of a sudden they don't know how to play cricket anymore. It's just crazy stuff right here. So New Zealand have I guess England have... This is going to get me quite emotional right now, but England have knocked us out of the World Cup. Now, look, unless a miracle happens and England somehow lose to Sri Lanka, which, if we're being honest, is not going to happen, and Australia, we need to beat Afghanistan by like 60 plus runs. So we need to bowl them out for about 70, and then we need to chase the runs down in about 3 overs. So we'll see what that happens for that, but man, this one hurts. They're defending champs, and we are teetering on the line of not even making the semi-finals at the World Cup on our home soil. It's been an absolute shit show as an Aussie, and man, we only have ourselves to blame. I mean, all you have to do is look at our 11, and we know where the problems start. Well, I'm not going to talk about it right now because we are here to talk about England versus the New Zealanders. Fuck you, New Zealand. You've let us down, and I'm really upset at New Zealand right now. I'm really upset. Alright, let's jump straight into it. If you guys are new, subscribe. Just subscribe to heal my pain. Leave a like. We're going to jump straight into it here, guys. This is not what I wanted to be doing this morning. Player of the match was Joe's Butler, 73 or 47. He was pretty good. He goes all right at this cricket thing, doesn't he, Mr. Butler? He's having, his career best year after a dominant IPL. He's dominated at international level, and now he's dominating at the T20 World Cup, which we assumed would happen. Hey, what can you do, eh? Player of the match. Yeah, well done. Whatever. England batted first. Oh man, I do not. This is just not it. This is not it right now. I'm not enjoying this at all. In fact, I'm gonna crawl up into a deep, dark depression after this. Oh man. Let's go Sri Lanka, right? Let's hope that Sri Lanka can somehow beat England. Okay, apologies, I just got a phone call, which I had to attend to while I'm trying to talk about it. But what I was saying, I think something about deep, dark depression, and yeah, something like that. So that makes a lot of sense, especially when reviewing this game. So, oh man, I'm struggling to fit out words at the moment. Butler, well done, you batted okay. I wish you went out for a duck. Alex Hales! He decided to have his first good innings of the tournament, 52 or 40. He was pretty good, but again, I wish he went out for 0. Moeen Ali, he went for 5. That's okay. Liam Livingstone, the Punjab King legend himself, he was okay, 20 or 14. He went out. That's all we can ask for. Harry Brook threw his wicket away. Hashtag F Ben Stokes. He went for 8. Sam, whatever. So we're moving on from that bottom order. Just something else I want to note. David Malan did not come out until the last ball. This is the number one, he's the all-time number 1 T20 player, isn't he? Or something like on statistics. So it is pretty weird to see him not even do anything this entire tournament. But hey, I guess England have a lot other people that can make the runs for them now. All right, into the Kiwi bowlers. It's time to show where they let us down. You really did let us down today. And how about this, eh? Trent Boult. He never goes a game in a World Cup without taking wickets. He always takes wickets in World Cup games. He always plays well against England as well. So I had some high hopes for Boulty in this game. he didn't take a wicket, and he bowled none for 40. Get out of here, Trent. I don't want to see you ever again. Tim Southey, 1 for 43 off 4. Okay. Santner, 1 for 25. Ferguson, 2 for 45. I mean, it's okay to take wickets, but 45 runs is abysmal. And then Ish Sodhi was actually quite good, 1 for 23 off 4. But, hey, I mean, all credit just has to go to England, doesn't it? I mean, they did bat well. Butler and Hales had that partnership right at the start, which just set them up. I mean, they finished with 179. It's not like they set the Kiwis an impossible target to chase either. I mean, 180 is a very possible score to get at the Gabba. But what the fuck, New Zealand? I mean, it's like you didn't want Australia to make the semi-finals. Did they mean this? Did they fucking mean this, New Zealand? I think they did. Because Finn Allen goes for 16. Devon Conway, who is just one of the most destructive batsmen in the world right now, he says, nope, not today. I'm not doing anything today if it means good for Australia. I'm going out for 3 off 9. Stat padding. Kane Williamson, the skipper. I mean, get this guy out of the team. I just can't. I hate watching him play T20 cricket. 40 off 40. That's rubbish. You threw the game for your team, and you're the captain. How does that feel, Kane? That's what I thought. Glenn Phillips, he was the only one who gave us just a little glimmer of hope there at the end. He finishes with 62 off 36, 4 fours and 3 sixes. He was by far the Kiwis' best bat. He was by far the best Kiwis bat last game, and he's by far the best bat this game. So, if only the New Zealand players took a leaf out of Phillips' book and knew how to play cricket like him, that would be fucking nice. Then maybe we would be here with a big smile on my face talking about how Australia is going to make the semis. But instead I'm sitting here talking about how we're not going to make the semis. So, yeah, good times, pain. Just nothing but pain. Jimmy Neesham, yeah, you're useless, mate. I don't want to hear nothing from you. 6 off 3, not good enough. You should have hit 18 off 3, in my opinion. Daryl Mitchell, he does look about 55, and that's the way that he played last night, like an old man. He goes for 3. Mitchell Santner at least tried. 16 off 10. The game was over. England win, and that's pretty much it. I mean, do we go through the England bowlers? I guess. Whatever. Moeen Ali, none for 4 off 1. Chris Wokes, again, he did bowl. Look, I have to give credit. England bowled really well. They batted really well. Butler and Hales, and then they bowled really, really well. The game was getting away from them. Glenn Phillips was absolutely about to take this game away from them. And then they got the wicket of Phillips, and it was pretty much over right there. So they did well to bring it back when it was starting to get out of hand for England. Chris Wokes, 2 for 33 off 4. Adil Rashid, whatever. Sam Curran, Alan DeGeneres the second. Goodness me, 2 for 26 off 4. Just some real junk time wickets right there. Mark Wood, 1 for 25 off 3. Livingston, none for 26 off 3. And #FBen Stokes, 1 for 10 off 1. So, look, unfortunately, England win. That means the whole world loses. So, it's not a good day for cricket. Anytime England win, it just leaves a sour taste in everyone's mouth. And unfortunately, England have essentially knocked out Australia of the World Cup, which doesn't feel good. I'm going to be honest with you. If there was one team that I could not accept knocking us out, it was going to be fucking England. My goodness, I can't believe this shit is happening right here. This was meant to be our time. We were meant to defend our title. We were meant to defend our title, Finchy. Oh, brother. Unless there's a miracle in the last day and for the last few games, then we're not making it through. And there are going to be changes in Australian cricket, I can tell you that. We have a look at the games. Let's have a look at the scenario. We've got Zimbabwe. That does not matter. Excuse all the coughing. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Don't worry, I'll edit all of this out. You won't see any of this, best editor on YouTube. India, Bangladesh as well. That's going to be a big game. For India. Pakistan, South Africa. Australia, Afghanistan. So these are the 2 games that matter for Australia. Fuck me. Australia versus Afghanistan. You know, Rashid Khan did injure himself, so maybe he won't play this game, which would help out Australia. So Rashid, I know you're watching. Just take a seat, mate. Take a seat and watch it from the stands. We need to win that by 300 runs, and then we need... Well, if we win by more than 70 runs, then we will go ahead of England on run rate. But if England beat Sri Lanka then it won't matter. But if they smash Sri Lanka, then it's not going to matter for Australia anyway. They'll just go ahead of us. So, oh man, it's not a nice feeling. You know, having England decide our fate is never nice. But hey, we're in this position because we deserve it. We don't deserve to be, you know, a top 2 team at this point. And if we make it through to the semi-finals, then we are just so bloody lucky, because England has been a lot better than us. New Zealand's been a hell of a lot better than us. And they honestly deserve the semi-finals positions more than us, way more than us. But in saying that, I don't really give a shit. If England lose, then I'm going to be the happiest man in the world. So hopefully we're praying for we're praying for an Australia smash Afghanistan, and we're praying for a Sri Lanka beat England, which is not going to happen. But we can pray, we can hope. And hey, that is how it's going to cap it off. Hide the pain, smile away the pain. That's what I'm doing right now. So this, I'm gonna end the video before I start crying. Hey, that's gonna cap it off. I hope we all enjoyed, and I'll see everyone in the next one.